Hi guys, it is me, Tempest Fox, here with you guys with another video that I can't believe I am making. I apologize for the lighting. My background is very bland. I realize that it's very bland. I'm gonna try and be entertaining. Oh, fuck. YouTube is gonna demonetize me that. I'm gonna move that up here maybe. I know, my lighting is shit right now, but that's because I'm in a new environment. I haven't yet moved houses, but I will be moving here in about 2 weeks. So we haven't moved house yet. We are in 2 weeks. It's hard to believe in 2 weeks. I got my little, what were my strip lights that used to hang out behind me, right around there. I do have them set up, but I can't really put them on the wall right now. So they're just kind of curled around something and plugged in, just for the light effect. And so the string lights, they're kind of behind the desk right now. We have a desk now. We have a functional desk that we'll be making videos at. I hope it's just on a PC, so I won't be editing on my phone. Like a weirdo. Also, we got a lot of furry stuff that's coming in pretty soon, so I'll keep the water bottle bigger for a bit. So I have graduated high school. Yes, I graduated. I will be inputting some clips from graduation and Project Grad. But first, I really want to talk about the journey to get to where I am. So, that was kind of a long journey. It was a very long journey, which started back in kindergarten at 7 years old. Believe it or not, I started a little late, so I was held back a bit, and it was awkward. So, first day, I came in excited, ready to go, ready to learn. And then, according to my mom, because I don't remember any of this, I came home and said, "No, this is the worst day ever. I never want to go back." After being giddy to go to school and wanting to go for years. And eventually I did get to go to school with my brother, so. And then I hated it. And then the next day I was like, yeah, not a good day. But the thing with that is, I had fun. I kept going basically like that until I did say good day. I joined in April, so really late in the school year. And then May, and then last day, summer break, rolled around, then first grade. First grade, I was in elementary school, I was a freaking rebel. So, when I say I was a rebel, I mean I was a rebel. I was always, okay, these lenses are dirty as hell. So, I was always getting in trouble. Always sent to the principal's office and always gotta call my mom or sent to the safe spot. And really only once I got sent to the principal's office in first grade and once in kindergarten. But second grade rolls around, and I want to say every other day I was in the principal's office. I was and then eventually third grade rolls around, and well, I go to the doctor. And I get diagnosed with ADD, attention deficit disorder, which is like ADHD, but I mean, you're calm and you know, you don't have energy to do your work, and you're just like, oh, da-dee-da-dee-da, you know, still got the whole distraction thing. And it's basically like ADHD. And I usually just say, oh, I have ADHD, because I don't want to have to explain it. So basically I have ADHD, except with the hyperactivity part. But I do get pretty hyper still too. But anyway, so I get put on medication, and I still am on medication. And I get put on medication. And so 4th grade rolls around, and 4th grade, close to the beginning, had a really dark period in my life with losing my father. I'm not really going to go into detail. He's still alive, but in a way, he's not in my life anymore. I don't really go into too much detail with that, but it was a really dark year. 5th grade. In 5th grade, I had my second diagnosis. And that diagnosis was kind of brought up in a way that was pretty wrong. I was in a special ed class. I'm gonna close the store here. I've got take away from the overall atmosphere I'm going for. There we go. So the teacher basically pulls me aside and says, "You have autism." Me, being the 11-year-old idiot, I want to say around 11, believed her. And the teacher had me go up in front of the class and tell them about my condition. And that completely pissed my mom off, and pissed my mom off. The principal heard about it. At this time, I wasn't really getting in trouble anymore because of the medication I was already on. The principal was not happy. My mom was not happy. She called the school, or she got a call from the school talking about it. The teacher was let go from her position or forced to resign. And with that leading up, my mom wanted to prove that I didn't have autism. So she took me in to get all the testing and, all of that. And lo and behold, that teacher was right, and I was diagnosed with high-functioning autism. So I'm on the very low end of the spectrum of autism. It's definitely there. And I am definitely autistic, but it's hard. Even with high-functioning autism, it's hard to live in this society because I can't really tell people's emotions or read facial expressions or what they're feeling when they're getting annoyed. I can't tell. And I often tend to dive into things pretty quick. There are noises that bother me a lot, like a big crowd overwhelms me, and loud noises are the bane of my existence, and I absolutely hate them because they freak me out. And that's how I ended up becoming a fire alarm enthusiast, was because I hated that sound, and now I'm totally not scared of them. Just loud sudden noises like a big bang, things like that. But I tend to dive into things like fire alarm, the furry fandom, and I tend to really go head first into them and just immerse myself, and then that's pretty much the new thing. Like cars, fire alarms, tornado sirens, the furry fandom. And some of those I don't think will stick, but the ones I think really will is the furry fandom, because it has made my life enlightened, it's made me more happy, and it's amazing. So I don't see why I would be leaving that fandom. But we go to 6th grade, and 6th grade, still elementary school, but it was an awkward time because I was going into my adolescence from from really 12 to 13, that transition was weird. We had just moved twice in the span of a year from the old house, from 2 houses, and still really staying in our current city. We moved twice, and it was overall just a busy year. A little overwhelming. I had just gotten braces, and then I got braces off. It was a whole crazy thing. And it was hard to deal with. But then 7th grade rolls around, and boy, does it start to change. We just got a new dog. Our dog Noelle. We still had our dog Noelle at the time, and now we only have Sawyer and Bailey. And back then we had Sawyer, Zoe, and Noelle. But 7th grade kind of goes on. I was a very music nerd kid at the time, and I definitely struggled a bit in middle school. Especially in 8th grade, when really I felt like I was starting to go through that transition, all these hormones changing and out of whack, and oh boy, was it fucked up. I would not wish that on anyone to go through that again. Thankfully, I am done with puberty and shooting up, so I am thankful to be done. And so 8th grade is a really rough year. My sister was struggling, and my brother, he was struggling to get in middle school. Around that time, he was struggling, and there were a lot of worries and a lot of traumatic times back then. I've had a lot of childhood trauma, really skipping over 8th grade wasn't too eventful, and we go to 9th grade. Well, I say 8th grade wasn't too eventful. 8th grade was in the 2019 to 2020 range, when the infamous coronavirus hits. And fun fact, the day that lockdown started nationwide was on March 13th, 2020. And that was my birthday. So my birthday is really the anniversary of the start of COVID as well. And the end to my middle school track career, which only lasted a month. So, not cool, COVID. And then we get to COVID, online school, all of that. I had some health issues that crop up and got resolved, thankfully. It was very painful. But 8th grade comes and goes virtually, and then 9th grade starts, freshman year of high school. And it was mostly online. And when we did go, it was mostly hybrid. And then eventually it went to fully in person. And then sophomore year rolls around. And it was the first year in 2 years that they have had a fully in-person school year. And that year was on and off with masks. It was, we wore a mask, then we didn't. We wore a mask, then we didn't. We wore a mask, then we didn't. And eventually we just stopped wearing masks. Junior year rolls around, and we're having fun, almost seniors, nothing much happened. And then this last school year, the final year of high school, and really the biggest part, I have just gotten a good job, which I'm only going for 2 more weeks. I'm still in that job right now. But we only have, senior year rolls around, and you know, we're all excited. It goes through no hiccups, no bumps. My grades kind of plummeted. I didn't graduate the top of my class, probably close to the bottom. In fact, I barely scraped by. But we did it. The final day, Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024, I graduated high school. And it was one of the biggest days of my life. And right here, I will input a clip. And so here I will put in a clip of a TikTok that I made in honor of the graduation.
I invite you to join me in moving our tassels from the right to the left. Countdown from 3. We're gonna throw them. Are we ready? I said, are we ready? 3, 2, 1.
Alright, now I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got at graduation. Some of it's fairly obvious and some of it's kind of not obvious. So the obvious one that I got is my high school diploma. So I did get this high school diploma. I also got something from the House of Representatives found in the state of Missouri. I'm going to open it up here. And there's my high school diploma. And then one thing we also got were these medals that was given out to all the graduates. We got this medal here. So we got medals. And what happened after the graduation and after we picked up our diplomas, because when our names were called out, all we got were the cases. We didn't get the actual diploma until the end of the graduation where we walked out. So after that, we went and we loaded up to the buses and we went to Project Grad, which here it is power play, which is like, if you guys ever heard of Main Event, I'm not sure if that's just a local thing or not, but it's a big entertainment center with like go-karts, bowling, things like that. So I went with my friend Alex and I have a clip from that of me playing skee ball, wearing, hold on here. I'll just wear these for the rest of the video. It's gonna be hard to get off. I don't know. Wearing these paws. I was playing skee ball. I also had one of bowling, but I ended up but I don't think I'm gonna put that one in. Just don't feel like I should, because there was a lot of bad words said, and I've already said a lot, so I don't need to be saying anymore. So that's the only reason why I'm not doing that. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and roll that clip. I don't know why I did that because I don't have a clicker, so we're gonna go ahead and roll that clip.
For now.
Now it's blind range. One more ball left. One more ball to throw, then count it.
Overall, Project Grad. Well, I gotta put the pause on. I had to take a mock to it, but I'm gonna do the rest of the video during the pause. I don't have any more cuts, so it's not a big deal. Ow, that hurt. I don't know why that hurt. Anyway, so basically what Project Grad had was pizza, a lot of fun stuff. We did a lot of arcade games. We could not play any of the claw machines because they were shut off. We couldn't play anything that would give us prizes, and we didn't get prizes, but we had a good time nonetheless. We went and we played, we did a whole bunch of the rides. They had a tilt-a-whirl, so me and my friend Logan did the tilt-a-whirl quite a bit. I did it once with Alex. Alex did not like the tilt-a-whirl, so we did not go on it again, but me and Logan went on it a total of 4 times. There's 4 beans right here. I feel like I'm saying 5, but it's 4. I'm pretty sure we went on it 4, maybe actually 6 times. I can't be too sure. I can't remember how many times we went on it, but we went quite a bit. But it was super, super, super fun. So so we did go-karts. They had a zip line and a little mini roller coaster that they did, which was really cool. And anyway, I feel like this video is running pretty long and it's just me rambling at this point. We did a pizza and a hypnotist, which I didn't see. But anyway, I'm getting on a side tangent right after I'm gonna end it. So we're gonna end it here. I'll see you guys later. Thank you all for watching. Enjoy the big fleshy pause. And have a great day, y'all. It was good to see ya.